thank you for joining us. Before we begin the facial, this is just a little bit of a setup that we like to have you have ready before it begins, just so we can go through the facial kind of smoothly without interruptions. So first off, we have the rose water mist and the nourishing cleansing oil. I just like to have them in order so there's easy access. Then we've got the fruit enzyme exfoliator, the rose love balm, green tea mask, replenishing moisture mask, the activating water essence, the moisture plus rare rose serum, first, and then the moisture plus rare rose lotion. I'd like you to have a thermos full of hot water, not boiling, but hot. A bowl about this size, and then you may or may not have received a skin balancing face oil in your kit as well. You can just put that to the side. And now, my name is Andrea. I'll be your skincare specialist, and I will be guiding you through this facial. I'm sorry you were unable to make it with us last time, but hopefully this will be just as informative, just as fun, and just as relaxing. And I apologize that I won't be on hand to answer any personal questions, but feel free to email us at hello@esteticamia.com, and I'd be happy to answer any personal questions you may have. So let's begin by pouring our water into our bowl. Also, I forgot, you should have on hand a washcloth and a towel for drying your hands. So I'm just pouring in my hot water, just some of it into the bowl, enough to wet the full washcloth, and then just put that to the side. And before we begin to have the facial kind of to ground ourselves and to kind of just get into the mood for the quiet, relaxing facial, I like to kind of take our little rose water mist. This is for hydration or just a quick boost of energy. It has beautiful scent. The scent is all natural from our own rare rose, only one like it in the world. And so there's no fake fragrances or anything like that. And just kind of close your eyes, do a little mist in the air, boop, boop, and let it fall onto your face. Take a couple of deep breaths. One more, and relax. Okay. So the facial that we're going to do, we're going to use all Jurlique products. And Jurlique is an organic line. It's grown in South Australia on a biodynamic farm where the soil has been completely uncontaminated with any kind of chemicals or pesticides or anything that is unnatural. Also, the Jurlique line is free of parabens, pesticides, herbicides, anything, silicones, PETs, parabens, like I said, I believe, anything that may be toxic or cause harm to your skin, and then as we put it on our skin, goes into our body. So it's a very natural line, but a very effective line, a very results-oriented line. And I use it myself and I love it. I see results and I feel good about putting it on my face. A little bit about Estetica Mia. We are a woman-owned and run business. And the owner, Claudia Cordova Rucker, she has supported a lot of woman-owned businesses, and we believe in deep beauty, which is kind of beauty from within, doing a lot of self-care that brings us health and happiness and relaxation and kind of giving us beauty from within, not the, you know, the typical Hollywood beauty. We want to celebrate in all kinds of beauty and natural beauty. All right, so to begin, first I'm going to have you grab the Nourishing Cleansing Oil. Yours looks like this, and I'm going to show you the size that it comes in on retail. This is what it looks like, and just put a little, probably 1 or 2 pumps in your hand. And just kind of rub it in your fingers, and we're going to put it on dry skin and just kind of put it all over your face and just kind of do circular motions. This is good for all skin types. This is one of my favorite products, and it's going to melt all makeup, skin impurities. It's going to not drain, but pull out your natural oils, any of the bad oils, but it's not going to make your skin oily. And it's very nourishing as well as cleansing. So we start on a dry face. It also removes waterproof mascara, any kind of makeup, and this is usually just the first step. You want to do your neck and your décolleté as well. And it just feels so good on your skin. Now I'm going to have you just dip your fingers into the water. And when you do that, just kind of again, do those circular motions. And what this does, it gives it kind of a milky type of texture, and it kind of further helps cleanse the skin. And you just do circular motions, you know, go around the eyes. It's not going to make your eyes tear up or anything like that or irritate your eyes at all. All right. So when you're done with that, just rinse your hands. And you can take your towel, or you can take that little 4x4 that you got in your packet and just get your towel wet. And just remove kind of the oil from your skin. And your neck and your décolleté. And now we'll go on to the second cleanse. I always recommend a second cleanse, especially at night, because a lot of times we do not get everything off with the first cleanse, and then we'll have things like makeup or you know, the day's pollution, excess oil, dirt, debris. If you work in an environment that has, you know, certain toxins, or there's a lot of sweating or anything like that, it's good to do a second cleanse to make sure that you get all of the toxins and dirt and debris off of your skin. So that would be, I'll have you reach for your replenishing cleansing lotion or revitalizing cleansing gel. I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. So in your kit, you have the revitalizing cleansing gel. Just, but this is the size of the retail that it looks like. And this is also for all skin types, but it's very good for oily skin because it's a micellar cleanser. And what a micellar cleanser does is draws out the bad oils from your skin without stripping the good oils from your skin. All right, and just add a little water, and again, just put it on your skin, do those circular motions. All around under the eyes, on your neck, décolleté, forehead, eyes and brows. And just again, get a little water, get your washcloth, and remove the cleanser. When you're washing your face, it's recommended not to have super hot water, but for facials, we treat ourselves because it is so calming and comfortable. So when I am doing a facial, I usually take the towel and I wrap it around the whole face and just kind of press and release. And it really opens up the pores for the service so that I can do extractions and that I can really get the dirt and debris out of the pores. So for everyday use, we just usually recommend lukewarm water or cool water. But it's nice sometimes to just get that really hot water and just kind of calm your skin or calm your being and just feel nice and cozy. The next step is the exfoliation. This is a professional product. Whoop. So yours looks like this. You probably have two doses in there, or two times that you can use it. So just take about half. This is a professional product, so we do not sell it for retail. I'm going to use my professional size and just do, like I said, about half. And this is a fruit enzyme. So what enzymes do, they're like a little Pac-Man. Just put it all over your face, avoiding the eye area. You don't need a thick layer. Get your neck and décolleté. Always, whatever products you use, bring down to the neck and décolleté. Even put it on the top of your hands, because those need a little love too. And what it does is it kind of digests dead skin cells. And that's very important, especially as we mature, because our skin generally sloughs off every 28 to 30 days. And as we mature, that really slows down. And so that we have this kind of thin layer of dead skin cells that gives us that dull kind of complexion, gives us that ashy kind of look, and really takes away from our glow and takes away from, you know, that nice supple appearance, that nice kind of soft, bouncy appearance. So we're going to leave this on. You can rinse your hands. We're going to leave this on. And what an exfoliator like this also does is it jumpstarts the cell renewal process. So it takes off those dead skin cells, and your skin says, oh, it's time to renew our skin cells. And so we get new, healthy, young, youthful skin cells. The way our skin works is it kind of works, it starts from the starts from the bottom and works its way up and sloughs off and then releases, and then we have the new nice healthy skin cells. So we're going to leave this on just for about 5 minutes. So let's just take the time to kind of close our eyes, relax our shoulders. Just take a minute to get comfortable in your position. If you like, you can sit back and relax. We're just going to take a couple of deep breaths. Take a deep one in through our nose, hold, and release through our mouth. Again. Let's just take a few minutes to relax, settle into your position if you're in a comfy chair. And we're just gonna listen to the music for a few minutes. just relax. And at this time, if you need a few minutes, you can press pause, but I'm going to continue on with the facial as if we've let a few minutes pass on. So now we're going to take our washcloth and let's get some new water in our bowl. If you have access to dip out that water and change, you can do that. If not, just add some more water to your bowl so it's nice and warm. And again, we're just going to remove that exfoliating mask, that enzyme mask. And you should, after you remove it, it feels good. Your skin should just feel, you should feel a difference. It should be really nice and soft and supple and dewy. And you want to pay close attention to this area around the nose. It's very sensitive skin around that area. So spend some extra time removing it from that area. And if you feel any tingling, that maybe you missed an area, take some time to remove it from there. And I can feel the difference already. I love to exfoliate. And there are some people who are afraid of exfoliation. And it's my favorite step because it's really the treatment. It's where you're going to see the results. When you remove all those dead skin cells, it's nice and soft and your skin can really absorb your products. You know, it's not going to be kind of sucked away from the dead skin cells, which are useless to your skin anyways because they're already passed on. They're already gone. So our next step is to take the Skin Balancing Face Oil, and we're going to open that up, and we're going to do a little face massage. And I have my, this is what it looks like retail, and this has a combination of safflower oil, grapeseed oil, sesame oil. It's all natural extracts from these different plants, and it's very beneficial to your skin. Now, skin that really benefits from oil products is dry skin. What dry skin is skin that is lacking those natural oils that we produce. Excuse me. And I'm having some, I'm having some technical difficulties. So sebum, our skin has a natural, what we call a barrier function, and that protects our skin from kind of pollution, and it keeps it kind of waterproof and kind of dewy and all those things. As our skin dries out, or if we have naturally dry skin, it's lacking those oils. So we need to replenish them. And so for the face massage, we're gonna start on our neck and our décolleté, and we're just gonna move our hands upward. Just kind of softly, but a little firm, just kind of moving upward. Lifting that skin. And I'm going to have you take your fingers, there's a little nook right here, and just kind of move down. We're going to drain those lymph passages. Remove remove some toxins or excess fluid. Just move it down. And we're draining right at this spot here. It moves those toxins, and this is a little drain output. All right, now I'm going to take 2 little fingers like this. Just kind of pinch gently up the side of the jawline and pinch gently here. And again, this is getting those lymph passages along the jawline, bringing it here, and we're going to move down the neck and drain. Okay? And drain those toxins down the jawline and drain. Now we're moving up to the cheeks with some circular motions, getting that blood flowing, the metabolism going, circulation going, bringing oxygen to our skin, blood to our skin. And we'll land at the temples. Just do a nice little slow circular motion. Press as hard as feels comfortable to you. There's no need to be too hard, but we do want a little pressure just kind of to release some tension. I do this a lot of times right before bed, just to drain some of the tension from the day. All right, now we're going to go circle the eye sockets. And when you're on your forehead, you can actually press a little bit deeper because it has that big bone there, so you can press a little bit tighter. And we carry a lot of stress in our forehead and actually in our brows, so you can even go on top of the brow. And just go circular and just drain some of those excess fluids and drain some of that stress. Now I'm going to have you right between your brows and the bridge of your nose. There's these 2 little kind of nooks. Just kind of move your fingers around until you find this nook, and when you press, it feels a little bit of a release of tension, and just a little bit, it feels good. Find that spot and just press for as long as it feels comfortable, and then release. Going around the eye sockets again. Just letting go of that tension. Find that little spot again. Another way to find it is with your thumbs and just press to where it feels comfortable. Even maybe just a little bit deeper, like in a massage, that good kind of release. And around your eyes. Now let's move to the forehead. And you can go, let's go right in the center. From this center up, you can use 2 fingers. Sometimes your thumb works really well. And again, you can press as hard as feels comfortable and feels good to you. Again, the forehead can take a lot of pressure. And just push up to the top of the forehead. When I'm massaging, I like to go slow. The French believe to kind of go fast to really get that circulation going, so it's kind of a preference. And then now we're going to take the full hand and just really, you can just pull up those eyebrows and just bring it all up all that excess stress and worry and everything that's going on in the world right now. Just kind of take time to release it and pull it back. And let's go down and drain again. This is a little hour, half an hour for self-care, which we really need to do always. Not only because of the times we're having now, but always. We deserve it, we need it, and we're worth it. And let's kind of go around. Let's go up to the forehead again. Around the eyes, find that little divot, push. And now we're going to go the center right here. This is called the third eye chakra. And it's very, for whatever reason, it's very soothing to just gently rub, gently but firmly, in a circular motion. And there's on some people, there's even a little nook. Others, it's not as prevalent. Just gonna rub right there. It's very calming to me, and hopefully it is to you too. And then widen, make it bigger so it's got the whole forehead. And expand, and again, do the pressure that you like. It feels good to you. But there should be pressure, not light fingers. And now let's grab two hands and now do this circular motion across the forehead towards each other. Really pressing and releasing tension. And now the other way, away from each other. And back to the temples. Press and release. And that is the end of our our face massage. Now I'm all relaxed and loopy. And feel free to find what you like, what your skin likes, what feels comfortable to you. You know, the main thing is just upward movements and not too much tugging, but definitely pressure. Now, you can I like to leave it on, but you can wipe it off if it feels too much oily for you, and grab your green tea mask. And this green tea mask is I'm going to use the professional size, which is, this is a very soothing mask. It's an anti-aging mask, and it's a nourishing mask. Green tea is very soothing for the skin, but it's also an antioxidant. And antioxidants fight the process of aging, or premature aging. That's why they say, you know, antioxidants and berries are very good for your skin, and certain oils. Three of the main stream antioxidants are vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. They're all very good for your skin. And just put this all over. And I just think of ACE to remember all three of those. Vitamins A, C, and E. And antioxidants fight free radicals, and free radicals are kind of these little things that attack your skin cells and disable them so that they're unbalanced, and that starts a process of kind of deterioration and aging of your skin. All right, so now that your green tea mask's on, and make sure your neck and décolleté as well, now we're going to grab the moisture replenishing mask, and we're just going to put that on top of it. And mine And this is has a little bit of a clay base. Clay masks are generally used for oily skin because the clay sucks up the excess oil and the bad oils. We don't need a thick layer, just kind of a thin layer like you're putting on lotion. Thick layers like they used to have like in the 70s with that big Noxzema mask, all that is just really wasted product because it just sits on top of your skin. It doesn't all penetrate. So you just need enough to cover the surface, and that will be enough to nurture the skin. All right. And then we're good for that. Now this, for masks, you leave on about 5 to 7 minutes. Generally, once it dries, completely dries, it's no longer active, kind of. So a lot of times it's good to just once you have it on, just kind of keep it dewy. Put a little water, keep it dewy. And while we wait for this to kind of process and do its thing, I'll just kind of answer a few everyday questions that most people have. A lot of them is should I exfoliate every day? And depending on your skin type, if you have a gentle exfoliant, it's fine to exfoliate every day. And what that usually means is a very gentle scrub or a very gentle cleanser that has little exfoliating beads, jojoba beads, but not something that is very gritty and abrasive, because we don't want to scratch our skin. We're not scratching anything off. We're just gently sloughing off what's already dead, what's already lifeless. And then by doing that, we kind of trigger the skin cells to renew themselves. So exfoliation really doesn't get to a point of overdoing it until you are doing things like chemical peels or really chemical acids daily, like strong retin-A's or strong alpha hydroxy peels or beta hydroxy peels that are a higher level. And if we're doing that too often, we're stripping our skin. We're not only stripping the dead skin cells, now we are taking all the healthy oils that are supposed to be there and stripping it of all its nutrients. And then what that does is it causes our skin to go, oh no, what's happening? And then it really kind of pumps out the oil. So then our whole face will be shiny, kind of too shiny, and it's a different type of shine than like the regular oiliness on our nose or here or on the chin. It's like the full face has this shine, and that is a sign of over-exfoliation because your skin is going into overdrive trying to correct the stripping of the skin. Another thing that's common is loss of elasticity or loss of collagen. A lot of maturing people want to remedy that. And what that means is your skin is kind of like a mattress. And what I think of the collagen and the elastin is kind of the springs in the mattress. And when we're young, there's just the, bounces right back and it's beautiful and it's tight and there's no, sagging and drooping. And as we mature, we lose our collagen. We stop producing collagen and we lose it, or it kind of starts to sag like an old mattress. And we get the sagging jowls and we get the kind of loss of firmness and kind of can look hollow or saggy. So you want to find products that help produce collagen, and a great ingredient is horseradish and also spilanthes, and we have those in our anti-aging line, in the NutriDefine line, which I've seen in myself. I used to have little area here that was problematic, and it really has tightened up and no longer there. So that is a very common question I get as a esthetician. And I think we can remove the mask now. If you want to dump that water and add new water, be my guest. And we're going to remove this mask. Masks are kind of something that you can do once a week or once a month. It's kind of dependent on how you feel, what your skin needs. They're not a daily thing. There's no need to do them daily. Your moisturizer and your serum and creams, that should be doing the job. Just remove this. And depending on the mask, some are nourishing, some are hydrating, some are removing the oils and impurities, such as clay masks or charcoal masks. We did a combination of a calming mask and a hydrating mask. So your skin should be nice and plump and supple and snap right back and be nice and hydrated. Another common misconception is between dry skin and dehydrated skin, although many times they're together. But dry skin is when it has the lack of oils, like I mentioned earlier. It is stripped and it's tight, and it feels like when you try to smile, it's too tight. And that is dry skin. If you scratch it, there's a little bit whiteness that you can see, the dead skin cells kind of on the surface. That's what dry skin. Dehydrated skin is a lack of water, which becomes very prevalent in mature skin. I many times have dehydrated skin because your skin loses the ability to hold on to water. No matter how much you drink or as much fruit and vegetables, as we mature, we lose that ability. So I'm going to have you now take your activating water essence. And an essence is a combination of a serum and a toner. And you just put like a couple of drops in the palm of your hand and just kind of put it to your face and press. And this activating water essence has marshmallow root, and that is going to help your skin hold on to that water without evaporating. A lot of times, like I said, it just loses the ability to hold on to water, and this helps our skin bind that water into our skin, so that it does snap back and it's nice and supple, and it is very hydrated as far as water content. And that's one of our best sellers. Second, we're going to grab the Rare Rose Serum. Serums are important. They have a lighter, not as creamy texture. I'm going to grab mine. The retail one, it comes in this size, looks like this. And you just do 1 to 2 pumps. That's all you need. Not that much. This may even be a little much. And just kind of put it between your fingers and press and release. Just kind of press and release. There's no need to kind of massage it everywhere. Just press it into your skin, around the eyes. There's no need to put it right underneath the eyes, just around the orbital bone, and it'll work its way to where it needs to be. I like to always put the excess on my hands. And serums have a smaller molecular weight, so they penetrate deeper. So serums always go on first after your toner or after your water essence. And then we have the Rare Rose lotion. The rare rose line is specifically for hydration. It uses rose, it uses marshmallow root, it has lavender, calendula, all these things that are hydrating. Again, the marshmallow root is what binds the moisture, and it has micro capsules that release 24 hours of hydration, so that when you put it on, it's not just going to last, an hour or two. It's really going to provide constant 24 hours of hydration, so that you get that nice little bounce and supple, nice hydrated skin. Hydrated skin is healthy skin. Dehydrated skin is unhealthy skin or compromised skin. Dry skin is compromised skin. So our skin needs water, and a healthy balance is very important. And then we have, I like to do in my facials, is the Love Balm. I like to do it at the end so that we don't wash it off. I know your schedule says a little different, but it looks like this. Yours is a little, where is it? Looks like this. And you probably have three applications in there. And this is petroleum free, which is very good. Again, it's safflower. I have the hardest time saying that word. Safflower oil, sesame oil, just plant-based oils that are nurturing to the skin, antioxidants, very hydrating, very soothing. This can also be used on your elbows if they're very dry and cracky, on your knees, any area that feels kind of chapped or it needs a little bit of kind of a barrier. If I see that somebody has an area that I don't want to be affected, possibly by the enzyme or something like that, I'll put this on. It's a nice little barrier, but it is also hydrating. And that brings us to a close. I hope that this was very relaxing and informative, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. And if you have any questions about the products, you can go to our website, esteticamia.com, and look up all these products are available for retail except the enzyme. And again, if you have any personal questions, you can email us at hello@esteticamia.com. And I hope you enjoyed yourself and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.